there's something out there called the greatest integer function. And we talk about this with piecewise functions primarily because this is sort of a piecewise function. It's also known as what we call a step function. And I'll show you what we mean by a step function when we take a look at the graphing calculators and then actually graph the function itself. Now, here's the idea of it. Here's the definition. The definition is for any x, the greatest integer function will turn the first integer less than x. Well, we could say less than or equal to x. Now, last hour we kind of, if you want to think about it, rounding to the left. And by left, I mean left on the number line. So if you're on the number line and you're between two numbers, let's say 2 and 3, and let's say you're here, and that's your value, it's going to round down to 2. If you're here, it's going to round down to 2. If you're here, it's going to round down to 2. If you're here, it's going to round down to 2. Any value is just going to keep on going to 2. As soon as I get to 3, though, it stays at 3, and then I take a number over here, it's going to round right down to 3. It's going to, any number between 3 and 4 is going to go right down to here. But as soon as it gets to 4, it stays at 4. And then all the numbers. If I'm here, and I'm at -7 and -8, and I'm at the number -7.2, where are we going to round it? Is it going to round to 7, or is it going to go to 8, -8? Number here, it's going to go to -8. This number here, going to go to -8. This number here is going to go to -8. So everything is going towards the left. The left is the biggest thing. Now, when say that's 4 and that's 5. This answer, any number between 4 and 5. So if this is basically what's going on. Any x, it's ridiculous, but it'll look like this. It'll be 0 for all the x's that are between 0 and 1, but they could be equal to 0. It'll be a 1 if its 1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 2. It'll be 2. The ways that you would get to the integer function, there's two basic ways you do this. You can either type in int and then open up a parentheses and put your variables. And you can do that. So you could either just type it in, or you can go here to the catalog, where it's the book right next to the 9. So right there, you hit the catalog, and you go to number 1, and we want the integer function, so you press I, and you get down here, and then you find the integer function values, because then it'll jump us up to the 2 level. So if we're between 1 and 2, we're stuck at the 1 level, and we have to stay there. But as soon as we get to 2, that's going to jump it up to the 2 level and stay at the 2 level. Yes? Yeah, it's always closed then open. closed to the left, open to the right.